these pickup trucks told us that they were on their way to Columbus to start with a search and rescue effort. And so we just asked them if we could tag along with them, and they said sure. So that's what we're doing. They've told us that, you know, not sure what exactly is going to happen once they get to their destination. I'm going to turn the camera around. But, you know, it's probably going to be a waiting game until they know they have a place to go. And so that's what we're doing. So we are here. We've made the decision to come here to Texas in an effort to provide coverage to our viewers in Florida. And so we've been on the phone all morning long, yesterday evening, once we got our assignment, trying to hook up with different groups that are deploying people to Texas from Florida. So we know that the Salvation is here. We know that Salvation Army, rather. The American Red Cross has folks from Florida. We've been in touch with the Hillsborough County Fire Rescue members. Actually, the Swift Water Rescue Team from Task Force 3 in Florida, which includes Hillsborough, Tampa, and St. Petersburg. We know that there's a Swift Water Rescue Team coming out of Miami-Dade, and they are making their way in different parts of the state. Actually, the folks from Hillsborough County, Tampa, and St. Petersburg are actually en route now to Austin, and that can change at any time. That's sort of the process. Even the folks that were following here, I'll give you a scene here. You can see those lights off in the distance. We're going to follow them to Columbus. That's basically where their assignment is, to start search and rescue. But where they go from there and what happens once they touch down, we're just going to have to see. And you can see this is obviously it's raining in front of us. This is the first band of rain that we've come across since we've been on the road, since our travels from San Antonio. So of course it's only going to get worse. We have been told from multiple people we've spoken to on the phone this morning, when we told them that we were headed towards Houston, that's been our original destination. They said, good luck, you're never going to get in because of the flooding. It's just too bad. And of course, if you guys watch the coverage, you know, this is obviously an historic event for the folks of Texas, and it's only going to get worse before it gets better, which is the really scary part. So we are here in the car, en route to Columbus, where we're going to just see what happens with this Texas game warden, which is basically equivalent to Florida Fish and Wildlife. Members who are on their way to start search and rescue mission. So I want to just introduce you to the team that I'm traveling with here today. We've got Matt, who is my photographer and driver. Obviously, keeping his eyes on the road. And then Andy Delancey is going to be my field producer. Before we got on the road, we went ahead and stocked up. We had to make a pit stop. Waters, bananas, bread, chips, sandwiches, peanut butter. I mean, these are all items that we are basically prepared to not see a restaurant for a couple days, because we just don't know what's going to happen. We got gum, lots of waters. How I'm coming to you right now is with a hot spot, because our service has been good and bad throughout this drive. I'll show you what we're seeing here. Let's see. Some homes. Again, we are northwest of Houston, about 80 miles or so. Do you think that's a good estimate? About 80 miles? And here we're coming up on, for those of you who have histories in Texas, would love to hear from you. Yes. You can see, right. So this is interesting, and we saw this, miles northwest of even where we are. We're adjacent to the highway that we were just on. Here we go. We're coming up on Columbus. Yeah, you could see flooding that was right next to the highway, which was not very comfortable to see.
And we've got some pretty good stuff too at this point. I think live?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, we're you guys are on this journey with us. We are, for those of you just joining in, we are following the Texas Game Warden, which is equivalent to basically Florida's Fish and Wildlife. We connected with them at a gas station while we were en route to Houston.
So, yeah, we're going to take this live in the now, coming up at 4 o'clock. So keep going and
keep going
through 4 o'clock. So they're going to dip into it during the 4 o'clock newscast.
Okay, sounds good. We are following this crew of 12 from South Texas who have been deployed to Columbus, Texas, which is about 30 miles northwest of Texas. And here we go. All they know is that they have been deployed for search and rescue efforts, because you can see obviously some of their trucks have boats attached to them, and so we asked them if we could join them, and they said, they made a couple phone calls and said, sure, you guys can join us. So it's a little bit of a wait and see. They told us they really don't know. It's not going to be one of those things where, you know, they arrive here and then they're, you know, gone in a few minutes. It's a very coordinated effort. All of these search and rescue operations, especially with the government agencies. And so where they actually lodge out from, we'll have to see, because of course we're not familiar with this area. I think, let's see, there's the Colorado River.
By the bail bonds. So, Katie, if you do anything bad, we can get you out.
That's right, thanks. Connie's bail
bonds.
bonds, right. And there you can see, that's the Texas Game Warden, Fish and Wildlife. I'm tempted to go outside. Got my rain gear on. We all, actually most of us do. Do you have,
yep,
that's
do.
your, let's see. Yeah. So Matt's got the jacket and the pants.
Got the PTV
and
raincoat.
Yep.
For West
And
Palm.
but you've got jeans. So
I do have jeans, but
that's definitely going to be a problem.
I have knee-high. I have knee-high boots.
Definitely going to be a problem. All right, so
I
see an airboat. Let's see. 12 members. Let's see. If I go outside. Get this going and start. Okay, here we've got some folks who are outside. I've got an umbrella. I might actually hop out there and see what's going on. Oh, there's.
For a second. Yeah. No, this is I think where they're setting up. I think this is where that's where the
Matt
is
is
going to be.
getting his.
So
I'm assuming your boots on.
I think from this point we're going to figure out where we're going.
Okay.
They are going.
Right. That's the key here, is that they.
There.
You know,
I don't know if Kate can get out there either.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. No. I need to get my boots on, which I do have. Can you pass me my boots? They're in my suitcase. Oh, great. Yes.
Oops.
And
One
of
boot.
course you can't cover
One boot.
floods, historic floods at that, without your boots. So I'm going to go ahead and get some boots on and make my way to see what's going on. And you guys are going to come along with us. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm going to try to just keep it on me for a little bit, just so I don't cause you guys some motion sickness.
Not my bag.
Let's see. That's.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. That's all right, Andy. I think we're gonna get awfully close by the end of this little trip. All right, I'm gonna start making my way. All right, so. Hey guys. Woo. Hey, how are you guys? So this is like the staging area?
Yeah,
Yeah, and so where will...
one of the staging areas.
One of the staging areas. So at this point, what are you guys waiting for?
We've actually got to go. We're going to be moving here in a minute.
Okay. Oh, moving? Okay. they're moving, so guess we'll just move with them. Whew.
Moving?
Yeah.
Are they? Or?
Well, that one guy was. Maybe let's get up closer to, let's see if I can recognize the fella who allowed us to join them.
Oh, he was there. All right.
Yeah, so right now we're just, this is definitely the wait and see pattern that we talked about, which is pretty typical. In fact, it's typical for, all the agencies that we've spoken to that have groups here from Florida, and we've spoken to a number of them. I mentioned them a couple moments ago. The American Red Cross, the Salvation Army, swiftwater rescue teams from both the Hillsborough County and Tampa area and St. Petersburg area, in addition to Miami-Dade County. All of them have told us that, their participation here is, it's a lot of unknown. It's, okay, we're going to be deployed to one area, but that could change. In fact, the swiftwater rescue team, they were telling me that they're actually en route now, as we speak, to Austin from the Hillsborough County area near in the Tampa area, and they don't know if they're going to make it, because by the time they get close to Austin, they could be deployed somewhere else. So this is a wait and see moment with the Texas game warden, but they have been deployed. This is a group that comes from South Texas that will be embarking on some search and rescue missions, and so we have asked them if we can join them, and they have agreed. And so now we are going to wait, but we will definitely be coming back to you guys once things get going here, and we'll see.